Hey guys, it's Vince. Today in this video, I am excited to do something a little bit different, and I've had a lot of requests for this. The unfortunate side is it usually falls to the back burner because I'm dealing with either consultations, tech support, retrofits, building systems, and I really wanted to do this to give back to the guys that, again, always ask me, hey, what is the fastest way to make money in this type of industry? And there's a lot of answers to that. But what I wanted to do is put together a format which I feel is probably going to yield the highest amount of ROI with the least amount of time invested. Many of you out there working with wood, I'd say about 85% of my clients work with wood. What many of you don't know out there is that I actually have multiple YouTube channels. This particular YouTube channel is for my other business, which is CG Vinyl Studio, where I produce inkjet printable vinyl. And when I say produce it, I actually have vinyl made to my OEM spec, and I produce this for many different areas in different fields for clients. What I did in this video is I took inkjet printable vinyl, and I wanted to show how profitable it could be if you integrate the vinyl with your woodworking projects to add artwork to them utilizing resin. It's a very simple process, and it yields easily, if you did it part-time, at least $1,000 a month. If you're serious about it and you put your heart into it, without a doubt, this is totally possible. Now, I have to run here. I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible, but I wanted to link this so you guys could check this out because I go through the process. Once again, you'll notice in the video I do have all professional equipment, and at the end, you'll see the finished result of the tray table. But I think it's going to open up many of your eyes as far as what's possible and how fast you can do it. I've dealt with clients dealing with guitars. I've dealt with clients dealing with restoration. I've dealt with clients dealing with just wanting to repair certain pieces of wood furniture, and this works amazing. Check this out. We'll watch it. I'll actually fast forward through the video, but you can get an idea of what's going on here.
Good morning, guys. About 5:45, starting a little later today. Firing up the P7000, and we are doing something a little bit different. I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to use vinyl to increase the value of virtually any project. And in this particular instance, I will be actually applying this image, and you'll see it when it gets completed, to a table. And you will see exactly how easy it is. Because we get questions all the time on, how do you guys increase the value using vinyl? We really don't want to hire a painter, or we want to come up with, our own logo, our own image. How do we, impregnate that on a solid substrate in a way that it's going to last indefinitely? And the biggest misconception when using vinyl is that you can't do certain things. We've seen it all over the internet. When I first got involved with graphics, we actually purchased a printer, and as we were going to pick up the printer, this person I was picking it up from was actually on Craigslist, and he was explaining how this printer couldn't be used to print on vinyl, which I thought was comical. It's amazing how much BS is out there, and the real facts of doing something always determine how the end result is going to be. Do not believe everything you read online. However, I will say this, once you get the material in your hand and you start coming up with different ideas, and you can see our image is starting to print right now, and this is a P51 breakdown mechanical drawing. I'm an engineer and I love these type of drawings. Taking this kind of image, or whatever image you like, we know that there's a lot of sports fans out there, different types of fans in all different genres. You can definitely increase the value of any object by simply knowing how to implement applying the vinyl, sealing the vinyl properly for durability, and you've got your own project that, again, whether you're making a piece of furniture, whether you're making, we've seen clients do computer cases, which come out amazing. The big thing here is just being creative.
Okay, guys, just so everybody's aware, this is an Epson P7000. It is a wide-scale format printer. It's one of the tools that I use. Again, this vinyl can be used with virtually any inkjet printer. I recommend staying away from anything in the ultra budget range of $100, so forth. Stay within the $300 to $500 range, and you've got one hell of a piece of artwork creating equipment. I'm just going to fast forward the video now to where the print is basically done. If you guys want to check this all out, please do by all means. You can see here, there's that P51 mechanical drawing. I'm really big into aviation, and I just thought this was a really cool drawing myself. And then I came over here, and I actually did the lamination. I used my 3M 8518. It's the same type of lamination I use on all of my electrical enclosure box graphics. You can see the image there. It looks like wet paint. It's not applied yet. And then I'm just fast forwarding here to show you how this all works and comes together. And you can see when it's laminated, I'm just going to come back, you can see it's laminated. You got that more like an orange peel effect for my guys out there that have done body work. You can see it. As far as the image, the clarity is pretty much ridiculous when everything is done. As a matter of fact, I'll play the video here. You guys can check this out. This is just when the image has been laminated. And the reason I laminate this is it seals the ink. And that's what we want to do. You could either spray it with a clear coat if you'd like. I do have a specific clear coat in my store for vinyl, or you could just use a physical laminate. Now, 3M 8518 is registered for use with NASCAR, so it's one of the best on the market. It's certainly not cheap, but it does the job amazing. And you can see here what it looks like.
That's why I love working with vinyl, especially when you're going to be doing, when you see when we apply this to the table, how this will come out with this level of detail. And she is fully sealed now with a physical lamination.
Now I want you guys to take in mind that if you were to try to hire an artist to do something like this, or even your CNC, how much time would you spend trying to, and you never get the effect that this robot will create. The detail that is in this image, there's no way you're going to get thousands of pixels per inch to give you that kind of resolution. If you were to pay a separate artist, which I've had clients in the past do, you're paying anywhere. I mean, I've seen sign makers pay a ridiculous amount of money to add more detail to certain signs. This is super, super easy to do. And you can see here, like I stated, as I pan around,
exactly what we got here. And the gloss is just amazing. Once again, if I move the light, you can see exactly what you get with the 3M 8518. So I will go through now, and I will show you guys to once again make it incorporated into the furniture. Thank you.
Yeah, look at that finish. And again, you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, the detail is just ridiculous. Let's hit play. Just fast forward it.
Okay, guys, we've already had the image actually placed on the table, and we've got our second coat of resin applied to this table. If I pan this light, you can see your finish. And once again, you're never going to get this kind of finish at all, as far as detail with the graphic and as far as durability. Resin epoxy will hold up no different than what you'd see in a bar. As far as their bar top epoxy, you can see the level of detail.
Now you'll notice there is no more orange peel. It's totally gone. The image has been prior sealed, and now it's buried under the resin. This is 2 coats. I covered that in the video. And again, you can see just how easy this is to do. And what's amazing is, and I wanted to keep it on the most simplest platform, I bought the table just to show that this was possible. So you guys out there who are doing woodworking right now with your machines, this is a super, super, excuse me, easy way to incorporate more ROI on every project. And again, we offer vinyl in any size. I can cut it custom to any size you require. But again, looking at this, we went from a basic $10 table, and this will easily sell now for estimated range $150, $200, easily all day long. So, and best of all, it's really only limited by their client's imagination or your own. So again, looking at this, it's pretty amazing what is able to be done. And I wanted to show this because, once again, I get asked all the time, what is the fastest way to make money, especially when you're learning software, you know? I mean, a lot of guys may be okay with doing certain engravings and whatnot, but when it comes to actually producing products, that's where, you know, guys are starting out. They're kind of iffy. Where do I invest my money? How do I do this? The cool thing with this is you could buy some inkjet vinyl, and you could actually start making money with this. Once again, I didn't machine this table. I actually hand sanded it with a palm sander. I mean, so really, there's nothing here that most of you don't have in your shop already. You could just test the water just to see if this works. But I'm telling you right now, when people see these types of images and they see what's able to be done, it's absolutely amazing. I do cover what resin I use in this video. I cover a lot of different things. I didn't actually outline the entire process of putting the resin on the table. I might do that after. It just takes more time to film. It's very difficult to film at that point. But the resin I use, which is JB Weld, is extremely easy to use. It's extremely easy to keep the bubbles out of. A lot of guys that have resin experience understand that. But again, I love testing the borders of what people claim is and isn't possible. This really reflects just how fast it is to create an image like this and put it on something that, again, is completely unique and completely able to change your bank account in a very short amount of time. You list something like this online, go to flea markets, Craigslist. I mean, it's endless. Etsy. It's really up to you, once again, with imagination on how you can actually sell these components. But believe me, you will make some money. So again, I hope that the video has been helpful. I hope I've made you think. I hope that the guys out there that have been asking me, hey, how do I make money here's another really quick way to make very good income. And you can do this even while you're learning your machine. And that's what I really love. And like I said, the inkjet vinyl, we sell it in all. We can buy 5 sheets at a time, 2 sheets at a time, whatever you require for your projects. Once you get a good feel for it, it's kind of like painting, and you're golden. So again, guys, if you do have questions, require quotes or consultations, message me direct at storm2313@gmail.com. You can also message me through my eBay store, eDealers Direct. Again, you will see links in this video that you're looking at to my other eBay store, which is CG Vinyl Studio. I thank you all for your support. Take care.